I had a student where he tore up the classroom. He just tore it all up, and it was, we just, he tore it up. His somebody came to pick him up. Somebody came to pick him up, and they came inside the classroom, and that person was like, you need to say sorry to the teacher. You gotta say sorry to the teacher. You gotta say sorry to all the people in here. Telling the kid, and the kid's like, no, no, no. And I called him over. I was like, come here for a second. And this is after a mess, just a mess. I was like, come here for a second. I said, I'm going to say sorry first. I'm going to say sorry first because maybe I offended you, or maybe I said something to trigger you, right? I said, they called me in here because of you were doing X, Y, and Z. So when I came in here, I was here to keep safety. I was here to keep safety. That's why I was called into this classroom. But maybe I didn't do it right. So I'm going to start off by saying, I'm sorry if I didn't handle the situation correctly to you. And then he looks at me and he's all teary-eyed. And I was like, you know what? And there's people in here that love you. I go, your teacher loves you. So-and-so loves you. There are people here in this school that love you. And I want you to know that. Right. And so I was like, so I'm sorry. And then that dropped his whole guard.
Right.
And he was like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for doing this. I hurt you and I did this to you and I'm sorry. But he wouldn't have said sorry if I didn't start first. Like, I had to initiate it. I had to say, you know what? Maybe I offended you. Maybe I did things that were wrong, but I just got to tell you that I had to keep safety. And that's why I was here. And so, and again, being an educator, right? Being an educator, you got to put other people's needs first. You gotta put like yourself on the back burner, right? If you're way back then, you're putting everybody else, your students' needs first, right? Like in that situation, I could have still been offended. I could have still been like, no, you need to tell me sorry. I'm the teacher. I'm the assistant principal. You need to tell me sorry for all. Look, I'm gonna have to clean this all up, and this. I could, that's your natural instinct is that. That's what you naturally, you're offended. But being in this field for this many years, it's like, man, it's not really about that. It's like, let's create these environments where students could feel seen and heard and loved and cared for and looked after. And, and if you do that, that's where